Episode 7, How to Use AI Safely Cuss, Practical Tips for Beginners. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. In the previous episode, we talked about the future of artificial intelligence and what our world could look like in the coming years. In today's episode, we are going to focus on something very practical, how to use AI safely and effectively. AI can be a powerful assistant. It can help us write, learn, organize ideas, summarize information, translate languages, create content, and solve problems. But to get the best results, we need to know how to use it wisely. Let's start with the first tip. Be clear with your questions. AI works better when you give it clear instructions. Instead of writing, "Help me with this," try to explain exactly what you need. For example, you can say, "Explain this topic in simple words," or "Summarize this text in 5 bullet points," or "Give me 3 ideas for a presentation." The clearer your request is, the better the answer will usually be. The second tip is to give context. AI does not always know what you want unless you explain the situation. If you are writing an email, tell the AI who the email is for, what tone you want, and what message you want to include. For example, write a polite email to my teacher explaining that I need more time for my homework. This helps the AI create a response that fits your goal. The third tip is to check important information. AI can make mistakes. Sometimes it gives answers that sound confident but are not correct. This is especially important when dealing with health, money, law, school assignments, news, or serious decisions. Use AI as a starting point, but always check important facts from reliable sources. The fourth tip is to protect your privacy. Do not share passwords, bank details, personal identification numbers as private documents, medical information, or confidential business data with AI tools unless you fully trust the system and understand how the data is handled. A simple rule is this: if you would not post it publicly, be careful about sharing it with an AI tool. The fifth tip is to avoid copying blindly. AI can help you write, but you should still understand and review the result. If you are a student, do not just copy an AI answer and submit it as your own work. Use it to learn, improve your ideas, and understand the topic better. If you are using AI at work, review the output before sending it to others. Make sure it is accurate, appropriate, and professional. The sixth tip is to ask for improvements. One of the best things about AI is that you can continue the conversation. If the first answer is too complicated, ask it to make the text simpler. If it is too short, ask for more details. If the tone is too formal, ask for a friendlier version. You can say, "Make it shorter," "Explain it like I am a beginner," or "Give me a more professional version." The seventh tip is to use AI for brainstorming. AI is great for generating ideas. It can help you think of titles, topics, questions, outlines, plans, and creative directions. But the final choice should be yours. Your own judgment, taste, and experience matter. The eighth tip is to be aware of bias. AI systems learn from data, and data can include stereotypes or unfair patterns. This means AI answers may sometimes be biased or incomplete. If a topic is sensitive, try to look at different perspectives and think critically about the answer. The ninth tip is to use AI to improve your skills, not replace them. For example, if you are learning English, do not only ask AI to translate everything, ask it to explain grammar, correct your sentences, and give you practice exercises. If you are learning to write, ask AI for feedback, not just finished text. This way, AI becomes a teacher-like assistant instead of a shortcut. The final tip is to stay curious. AI tools are changing quickly. New features, new risks, and new possibilities appear all the time. The best way to use AI well is to keep learning and stay open-minded. You do not need to be an expert to start. You just need to use it carefully, ask good questions, and think before accepting the answer. To sum up, using AI safely means being clear, giving context, checking facts, protecting privacy, avoiding blind copying, asking for improvements, thinking critically, and using AI to build your own skills. AI can be a very useful assistant, but human judgment is still essential. The goal is not to let AI think for us. The The goal is to use AI to think better, learn faster, and work smarter. Thank you for listening to this episode. In the next part, we can explore the most useful AI tools and how beginners can choose the right one for their needs.